Greetings, world. This is the Mother Country video log, and we're coming to you live from Ridge Top Elementary School, Austin AISD. And Mother Country is a film written and directed by Maria Bro. She's coming from San Francisco and select cities she chose to shoot this movie in: Los Angeles, Albuquerque, El Paso, San Marcos, also Austin, Texas. And we're here today in Austin, Texas, to give you a perspective from the citizens who live in this great city. And I have a special guest interviewer today. We have Miss Leola Canada. If you've been up on her, I interviewed her recently, and she's involved with the movie as well. So she's going to ask another guest about what he thinks about Austin and, stuff of that good nature. So we're going to bring you Miss Leola Canada. We have James Gibson, special guest.
Thank you so much for that introduction, James. I've worked with you for a few years now, and he's given me the floor to talk about this movie, and I have the privilege of having a guest here by the name of James Gibson. And James, I need to ask you a few questions. What are some of the things you like about or concerns about Austin?
I'm concerned about minority representation mostly. I've been here 6 years, originally from Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas is smaller than Austin, although we had more black representation in Lubbock, Texas than we have here in Austin.
Okay.
That's one of my major concerns.
Okay. Do you see yourself living anywhere else than Austin?
Actually, no, because I've decided to make Austin my home. I was raised up in a small town called Thornhill, about 60 miles east of Austin, and I've been away for the last 35 years. And I recently just moved back. Like I said, I've been back here 6 years now, and this is going to be my home.
Oh, okay. So if this is going to be your home, then if there's...
What are some things you like about Austin?
Yeah, what are some things you like?
Some of the things I like about Austin mainly is the weather, because it's much nicer weather down here than it was in West Texas. I like the churches, the black churches. You got so many choices, and most of the people that I've met have been friendly. So that's some of the things I like about Austin. The churches and the people.
So if there's one thing about your life you can change, what would it be?
One thing that I would change about my life right now would be my status in employment. I recently got laid off, and that was almost a year ago, and I haven't been able to find employment since that time. Unemployment insurance was cut off due to acts of Congress, the inaction of Congress rather, and I just haven't been able to receive no income or do anything since I got laid off.
Right, exactly. And the economy is like that all over the country. But, we feel that Austin is one of the better places for employment. Texas is certainly a better state. We've been doing well, much better than most parts of the country. But however, everybody's feeling this crunch with being unemployed. I work at the Workforce Center, and I see that on a daily basis. But the United States, we have a way of pulling out, and we're going to just, I put my trust in God that these things will soon pass, that it's not forever. And I think making this movie is going to help a whole lot. Even during a bad economy, we're able to sit here and have this interview and conversation about America and its plight. But we're going to, like I said, look on the bright side, and we're going to let things... let it be, let a higher power have its way. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah. Well, this is another great interview for the Mother Country video log. For more info about the Mother Country movie and its progress, you can go to www.mothercountry.com. Mother Country is spelled MOTHERCOUNTRY. This is the Mother Country video log, and you can find this on YouTube. /Thuggin Pretty, THUGGNPRETTY. So we gonna end it there from Ridge Top Elementary, man, Austin, Texas. Peace.
Bye-bye.